All right, ladies and gentlemen, we were trying out a new camera earlier. It was not working well, or as our ideally, so we are going back to our old camera, and we we have Westdale just called timeout. 12-4 Shenandoah lead. This is the JV game, second quarter of two. They're only playing 2 quarters, so all right, coming out of the timeout here. It is Westdale ball, 12-4 Shenandoah lead. This is the 5:24 left in the second quarter. Madison Williams with the steal. And turned the ball over. Oh. Bailey Goebel, and that's not Bailey Goebel, that's Andy Burton, sorry. Williams with the steal. Just got to give that up, Burton. Jump ball will stay Shenandoah ball. Goebel dribbles around, takes it baseline, and scores. 14-4, 4:15 left. Goebel with the steal. Williams in 16-4, 4 minutes left here in the, and there's another timeout by Westdale. So, yeah, 16-4, 4 minutes left here in this JV half. We are only playing one half, and we'll be right back. Sorry about that. I missed the. There we go. Goebel with the steal. Missed the inbound. Blocked. But saved by Williams. And looks like Burton will be aggressive here, drive. And she will go to the line shooting 2. Again, 16-4, 3:41 left here in this second quarter. Annie Burton shooting 2. Foul was on number 32, Brooke Dockery. Misses the second. Good rebound. Pritchard with the rebound and put back. Oh. Ball deflected. Goebel comes up with it. Williams brings the ball up. She needs help. There we go, Burton. Cross-court pass to Pritchard. He drives and floats it in with a little floater there for 2. 20-4, 2:35 left in this second quarter. And actually the last quarter for this JV period. Williams read that pass perfectly. She's got to go up strong. Burton just off the mark. Ball. Jump ball. It is West-Dell ball. Three missed, and go to Shenandoah. 1:52 left in this second quarter. Burton looks to bring the ball up. Burton to Pritchard. Lynch was open down there on her cut. Burton will shoot 3 and nails it. (23 to 4). Ball to bounds, Shenandoah ball. Loose ball down below. Looks like there's going to be a jump ball. And that will go Shenandoah's way on the possession arrow. All right. 30 seconds left here in this last quarter for the JV. 23 to 4. Shenandoah lead. Ball out of bounds. It will stay West Dell ball. 4.6 seconds left here in this JV period. Three, two, one. Shot is good. Nope. And JV 23-4. We'll be back here shortly for the varsity match in about 20 minutes. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, getting ready to start the varsity matchup between the Shenandoah Lady Raiders and the West Dell Warriors. The JV matchup was won by the Lady Raiders, and so the varsity crew looks to hopefully continue that momentum. As far as stats and who to keep an eye on, Shenandoah-wise, obviously the one you want to know is number 30, Gabby Patrick. She leads the team in scoring, almost 15 points per game. I think it's like 14.8. She also leads the team in rebounds at 11, so she averages a double-double on the year. Second in scoring for the Raiders is sophomore 23 Reed Hellman. She averages about 10.5 points a game and almost 7 rebounds. Kaylin Lynch is second leading rebounder at 8.8, almost 9 rebounds per game. For West Dell, I don't have stats. Their max preps wasn't up to date, but they come in at 1-11. Shenandoah is 6-6 on the season. The great thing for West Dell, I would say, is they have a lot of youth on their roster. They got 6 freshmen and 6 sophomores. Really only 2 seniors and a junior. This team, I think a couple years ago, had elected to play a JV-only schedule, and so building back up their program to, like I said, 15-plus kids on the roster is really good for them. Yeah, they have 16 on the roster, and so be able to kind of build that back up and kind of get that West Dell program back on the right track. They are coached by O'Reilly Skaggs and assisted by Caleb Stevens. I think Caleb was a football coach with West Dell as well, maybe even coached the JV. Sloan Coffey is the third leading scorer with Shenandoah. She averages about 7 points per game. Tonight's key will be limiting turnovers, getting into good offensive sets, moving the ball well, and playing aggressive defense for the Raiders. Here we go. We're going to have the national anthem here shortly, so we'll be right back. All right, now starters for West Dell is number 1, Joy Tony. She's a freshman. Number 5, Noelle Ernstberger. She's a sophomore. Number 5. Number 10, Marley Bertram, senior. Number 21, sophomore Tori Ward. And number 23, senior Caitlin Gann. I remember Joy Tony from volleyball. She's very athletic. And so I'd expect her to continue the athleticism here on basketball as well. Starters for Shenandoah is number 2, Jalen Pritchett. Number 23, Reed Hellman. Number 24, Chloe Goebel. Number 30, Gabby Patrick. And 42, Kaylin Lynch. So there we go. It looks like we have Hellman and Caitlin Gann jumping. Hellman wins the tip. The ball was deflected, so there was no over and back there. Ball was given into Hellman. Back to Patrick. Lynch gets the move and the bucket. Oops. There's going to be a foul here. I'm assuming it's going to be on Goebel. I'm not positive. And Shenandoah comes in at 1-2-1-1. Looks just to slow down the West Dell attack. Tooney dribbles out of pressure. Jump ball. It will go to, it says to the Raiders, but it actually should be West Dell. Should be West Dell ball. Shenandoah won the tip, so first possession should go to West Dell. There it is. They fixed it. A little inbound play. Jump ball again. Now it's Shenandoah ball on tip. Looks like West Dell will come into their own full court. Looks like man press. Lynch gets it. Hellman, Goebel, Patrick. Good rebound. Reed Hellman with the rebound, put back. Sloan almost had that steal. And looks like Hellman will pick up her first foul underneath. And so Tori Ward will go to the line, shooting 2. Misses the first. And misses second. Hellman. Well, that's Patrick with the rebound. She's going to take it. Shooting 2. Ward will pick up her first foul. Patrick makes the first. And makes the second. Good rotation. Hellman with the deflection and almost came up with the steal. Lynch came up with the steal, though. Coffee pushes. Look for her to get it to Hellman underneath. And Hellman makes it. Goebel with the steal. Sorry about that. Patrick with the... And Pritchett. The bucket. Hellman with the rebound. Good rebound. Gabby slows it up. Sets up the offense here. She's going to drive and score. Gabby with the steal and the putback. And 14-0 lead here, 14-0 run here to start the first quarter. And Westdell calls a timeout to regroup. We'll be right back. All right, we're back. Westdell will inbound the ball here. Goebel got a piece of it, knocked it out of bounds, deflected. Still Westdell ball. That nearly was a double dribble. Hellman with the rebound. Patrick looks to push. Ball on the ground. Jump ball. That is Westdell ball. Westdell breaks the press. Lynch gets the steal, though, and takes it coast to coast for the layup. Oh, ball off of Westdell. It was off of Natalie Linder, and that will go to Shenandoah. So Pritchett will set up the offense here. Hellman. Nope, that was Jalen as well. Sorry, jump ball. Jump ball, Shenandoah. Hellman underneath. Off the mark, Westdell rebound. Goebel, and I think there's going to be a foul up there. Yeah. I think that's on Pritchett. Nope, Chloe Goebel. So she will check out. That's her second foul. Sloan Coffee checks back in. Lynch to Patrick. Ooh. Oh, it looked like it was close to being out of bounds. Hellman looked to drive there. The ball just went off her knee. Ball pushed up by Westell. Gabby got a block. I'd give her a block on that one. Three. Off the mark, and it will be Raider ball. And number 44, Bella Keyhole. $16-0 here in the first. 3:30 left. Coffee for three. Looks good. Is good. Hellman with the steal. Ooh. Coffee with the take. Lynch with the rebound. And I think they're going to get a travel. Travel on Lynch, who's right under the basket. Probably not in a great position to put that back up. And took a step. The Shenandoah press is giving Westell some fits. They can't get into their offense. Oh, and that's a travel too. She tried to stop, and then the momentum carried her back, her plant foot. Ooh, the camera went a little wonky there. Coffee with the two. And they're going to get Gabby there and a reach in foul. Oh, no, they're going to get Pritchett on that foul. Her first, team fourth. Good steal by Hellman. Patrick for three. Just a little long. There's just not a lot of movement on Westell's part. Their players aren't rotating, cutting. They're kind of standing still. Sloan missed the layup, landed out of bounds, turned around, the ball came right at her, and she caught it. Westell ball. And Westell will go to the line shooting two. Gabby Patrick picks up her first. And looks like Natalie Linder, I believe will be shooting. So the Warriors looking to get on the board here. And Linder makes her first. She'll have another one. Abby Jackson checks in for Westell. You know what? I am so sorry. She made both. Just FYI. Fouled. Lynch will go to the line shooting two, and I'll try, do my best here to get both those shots on camera. Ernstberger picks up her first, team second. Makes her first. And looks like Kylie Purcell, senior Kylie Purcell, will be checking in for Jalen Pritchett. Lynch makes the second. Three. Oh, it rattles in. Number 5, Ernstberger, who just checks in, makes it. Hellman. That was a Coffee to Hellman connection. And looks like Shenandoah comes out of their press and looks like maybe a 1-3-1. Sometimes they run their 1-3-1. Gabby Patrick will inbound the ball. Purcell short. Good steal there by Coffee. And she's going to get an offensive foul. She kind of reached out. So offensive foul there by Sloan Coffee. I think Coffee extended that arm. And there's a double dribble there for Lynch on that offensive foul. I think she put her forearm up, but then she kind of extended it to knock down the Westdale player. Block. There's a combination there, probably by Patrick and Lynch. And first quarter, 25-5, Shenandoah lead. Be right back.
Some see a high school football stadium. We see the one place where the whole community comes together. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
And we're back here. One of the great things about high school sports, and then also just obviously the Christmas season, is we have all of our graduates come back to watch their former teammates. And in the building right now, we have 5 former basketball players who all graduated last year. Liliana Lynch, Kim Farmer, Rory McKnight, Haley Hughes, and Casey Hill. So great class of graduates who are all back for the holidays and cheering on their Raider teammates. Westdale ball coming out of the quarter. Lynch gets the steal. It looks like Westdale's in there 1-2-2. There's a block, but they're going to get a little foul there. I think they're going to call that on Caitlin Gann. And Hellman will go to the line shooting 2. Hellman makes the first. And makes the second. Raiders are shooting well from the line today. Lynch on the block. Patrick looks to push the ball up. Loses control in the paint. Oh, that's Annie Burton. Checks in and gets her first varsity points tonight. Sorry, I missed that check-in for Burton. On the floor for the Raiders are Hellman, Pritchett, Patrick, Lynch, and Burton. For Westdell, it's harder for me to tell their jersey numbers. Linder's out there for sure. Ernstberger, Abby Jackson, Gann, obviously, and Tooney. And as I say that, Jackson's checking out, and Torrey Ward returns Shenandoah ball. Hellman with a floater, but she will go to the line shooting 2. That's Westdell's second team foul. And Natalie Linder picks up her first foul. Hellman makes the first. And, misses the second, but Lynch gets the rebound. The ball is loose. Patrick comes up with it. Patrick has it. And there's going to be a foul. Shenandoah will inbound the ball. I don't think she should go to the line. Yeah. Foul's on the floor. That foul, by the way, was on number 5, Ernstberger. Patrick comes away with the steal. Shenandoah ball, I'm assuming that one of the Snow players stepped out of bounds. Burton to Patrick. Joy Tony with the take, miss. Balls, and there's going to be a foul. Number 3, is that Linder? Her second, team 4th. Both teams are playing aggressively, scrambling for loose balls and trying to get their hands in, forcing jump balls. Hellman missed, but I think Burton got the rebound, missed her shot. And then there was a jump ball, possession arrow, Westdell. I think they're going to call a kick on Shenandoah player, so they're just going to Westdell will inbound the ball. Pritchett looks, she got that's part of being a freshman who's probably 5'1", you know, not very big, doesn't have the muscular strength. Looks like a helmet got hit in the face, but Lynch got the rebound on that and put the bucket back in. Burton with the rebound. Pritchett. It is Shenandoah ball. And checking in Purcell. Coffee. Number 20, Kinley Fisher gets her first minutes tonight. Purcell, Coffee, gets down into Lynch. Fisher. It's going to be a blocking foul. That's going to send Shenandoah Kylie Purcell to the line. Or was it? No, I'm sorry. It was Coffee to the line. Joy Tony picks up her first, team 5th. Makes the first. And the second goes down. She has 7 on the night. Lynch has 8. I think she's the leading scorer. And I tell you, Lynch is getting a bunch of steals and rebounds and blocks as well. Coffee for 3. Oh, off the front of the rim. Patrick gets the ball. Fisher over to Coffee. She drives, and she gets fouled. Will go to the line shooting 2. Coffee makes the second. It's a tough call there for Kylie. She got her hands on Tony's hips, but pulled them away, but I think Tony tripped on her foot. Gabby with another rebound. To Coffee. Gets blocked. That was Tori Ward on the block. And it will stay Shenandoah ball. Goebel and both Goebels. The Goebel sisters check in. Patrick and Lynch go to the bench. All right, we're back. Shenandoah has two JV players on the court right now. And so Westdale's going to apply some pressure. Goebel, good skip pass over there to baseline. Oh, Chloe couldn't get it to fall. And jump ball stays Shenandoah ball. You got to get the ball in. There you go. Purcell. Number 1, Tony will pick up her third, I think. No, her second, sorry. And Goebel will go to the line shooting 2. And makes the first. Number 10, Marley Bertram checks back in for Tony. And Goebel makes a second. They got Westdale ball. Sloan Coffee for 2. Sorry about that. I was a little slow on the camera there. I think they're going to get Coffee for their reach. That's team's third. Sloan's second. Three off the mark. Coffee. With that layup by Coffee, we'll start the second half. Well, it's not necessarily true. We'll have to wait to see what the score is at the end of the half here. With a minute 14 left, it's 41-5. Fisher. And Madison Williams came down with that rebound, but was taken out of her hands. Ball out of bounds. Fisher picks it up. I thought it was going to go out of bounds, but Fisher saved it. Purcell. Ball off of Westdale. Abby Jackson checks in for number 44, Bella Kehoe. That's how you say her name. Goebel to Goebel. And Bailey. And a little too much on it over Kinley's head. Westdale ball. 36.1 seconds left here in the half. Purcell keeps it, or gets it, sorry. Ball gets knocked out. Oh, and they're going to give it to Westdale. I thought Marley Bertram knocked that out, but Madison Williams must have touched it for, after. Oh, no, they fixed it. So my eyes weren't deceiving me. And there you go, ends the half, 41-5. That means starting the second half, we will have a running clock. Only stops on timeouts and shooting free throws. So we will be back here in about 20 minutes. Okay, so looking at schedule for Shenandoah, we travel to the Central Indiana Classic, Holiday Classic here on the 26th, day after Christmas. Shenandoah will start off playing Elwood in Pool A. The Holiday Classic is spread out over Elwood, Alexandria, and Frankton. Teams like Shenandoah, Elwood, Frankton, Brown County, Salem, Hagerstown, Frankton, Tri-Central, Anderson Prep, Clinton Central, Cascade, Indianapolis, Tinley, Ellick are all in that. So big tournament there for Shenandoah to get some games in over 2 days, and should be a lot of fun to get up there for that. If you are in the area, you also may want to check out the Shenandoah Raider Christmas Classic here. It's the boys' holiday tournament, and that starts Friday the 26th as well. We will try to stream as much as possible of those games. I think we play Seton Catholic in the first game on Friday morning at 9 a.m. So bright and early. But in that, there is quite a few good teams in this tournament, the Raider Classic. Anderson, Warsaw, Waldron, Rushville, Greenwood Christian, Indianapolis Lutheran, and I think I named all of them. But pool play starts at 9 o'clock, and then we'll finish up, that evening, I think with the semifinals, and then Saturday will be all of the consolation bracket and winners bracket finals. So look for that here on this channel, or you can go and check out the Central Indiana Classic, Holiday Classic up in Ellick, Frankton, and Elwood. All right, starting the second half here, in about a minute. Like I said, it will be a running clock, and looks like it will be West Dell ball first to coming out of half, and the clock will only stop timeouts and shooting fouls once the foul has been reported to the scorer. And it does look like starters are on the floor for both teams. Nobody really in foul trouble. Hellman gets the ball, steals it. A little too heavy. Goebel with the putback around the world. Abby Jackson. She's actually wasn't a starter, so I was wrong on starters for both teams. Lots of rebounds down below. Nobody really wanting to find the hoop. Gabby Patrick drives. and drains it. That's three, a little bit long by Bertram. Patrick tried to find Goebel underneath. She'll shoot three. Pritchett gets that rebound and puts it back in. Lynch steals. Coffee to Goebel. Hellman gets the rebound and goes back in. Natalie Linder will check in, and Marley Bertram will go to the bench. With that, I think also Kinley Fisher and Sloan Coffey will check in for Goebel and Gabby Patrick. And Hellman will go to the line shooting two. Tony will pick up her third. Oh, wait. I was wrong. Sorry about that. Purcell checks in for Hellman. I thought that was going to be a foul. Did not see the travel. And that will be a foul. Tori Ward will go to the line, shooting two. Kaylin Lynch will pick up her first foul. Tori Ward misses her first. Burton checks in for Lynch. And makes the second. Burton turns and finds a wall of Abby Jackson. Bounces off her, but the ball stays Shenandoah. Shenandoah ball. Fisher with the rebound, and she will get fouled. It looked like that was Linder picking up her third foul. Purcell, Pritchett, Coffey. She'll shoot the three and drain it. And Pritchett will go to the line, I think this time shooting two. Pritchett makes the first. And misses the second. The Fisher's there to clean it up and put it back. Fisher picks up 2 points. Burton on the floor. Just misses it. There for Tony, I think. Pritchett for 3. And she nails it. That was number 5, Ernstberger. I think she's the leading scorer for Westdell. She has 5. Shenandoah's leading scorer right now is 15. With 15 is number 3, Coffee. Linder finds the basket. Purcell there in the corner. Fisher. They're going to give her nope. They were going to give her a 3 if she would have made it. And that is Linder again. Linder has 6. She takes over the scoring lead for Westdell. And Coffee will go to the line shooting 2. Coffee makes the first. Madison Williams checks in for Fisher. And Hellman checks in for Purcell. And Gabby Patrick will check in. Coffee makes both of those. Nice pass, nice finish. Patrick to Hellman. Patrick kind of threw that right where Hellman can spin and turn to the basket for the finish. Deflection there by Fisher. Hellman picks it up. And Patrick will bring the ball up. Madison Williams for 2. I think she was the last of, well, I'm trying to think who hasn't scored yet. I'm not sure if Bailey Goebel scored. That's the end of the third, 64-14. Shenandoah leads over Westdell. Ball will be Shenandoah ball to start this fourth quarter. And Madison Williams, Reed Hellman, Kinley Fisher, Gabby Patrick, and Jalen Pritchett. I think Reed was hoping Madison was going to cut to the basket. Madison stayed put, but the ball's tipped out of bounds, so Shenandoah ball. Gabby Patrick for three, and she drains it. Hellman with the steal. And she's getting bodied around. Dell ball. Reed Hellman picks up a foul. Fisher with the rebound. Gabby a little too strong. Madison Williams with the three, with the rebound. Gabby with the finish. Blocked by Hellman. Knocked out of bounds by Patrick, and looks like we'll have Kylie Purcell, Jaylee Lynch, and Bailey Goebel checking in. This year we have two sets of sisters on the team. Jaylee Lynch, his sister Kaylin Lynch, Goebel, and Goebel are sisters, obviously. Ernstberger picks up a three. She now has 8 on the game. Fisher stepped out of bounds, I think, just barely. Ball falls to Tony. Tony, I think his name. I think it's Tony, sorry. And she gets her first basket of the game. Looks like Annie Burton will be checking here shortly. But the foul, I think, was going to go to Lynch. Her first, team's second. Ernstberger makes the first. Burton checks in for Lynch. Madison Williams with the rebound. Ball's loose. Goebel threw it off of a Westdell shoe. Westdell comes up with it. That's Abby Jackson. Purcell drives. Global short. Goebel and Sloan Coffee will check in for Purcell and Madison Williams. Burton. Fisher for three. Burton with the rebound. Coffee pushes to Goebel, Bailey, and she should be going to the line shooting two. As the refs fix the net. That is Linder's fourth foul. Goebel makes the first. Torrey Burton will be shooting two. See, Tori Ward checks in there. Abby Jackson is in. 32, Brooke Dockery, Joy Toney, and Natalie Linder all on the court for Westdale. For Shenandoah, we have Purcell checks in. Fisher is out. Bailey Goebel, Chloe Goebel, Sloan Coffee, and girl at the line, Abby Burton. Final 2:18 left here in the fourth. Purcell will pick up a foul. Oh no, jump ball. And Westdale ball. Ball's on the ground. It'll be another jump ball. And it'll be Shenandoah ball. Jump ball, Westdale ball will stay here. Jump ball again. Shenandoah ball this time. Purcell comes up. They're going to call a jump ball there. It's going to be a Westdale ball. "15 seconds left. Burton with the block. And that ends it. 74-22 Shenandoah win. Again, Lady Raiders are on the road at the Central Indiana Holiday Classic on Friday and Saturday. The Shenandoah Raider boys basketball team hosts their Christmas Classic here Friday, Saturday. Shenandoah Raiders will face Seton Catholic at 9 a.m. on Friday to start off that Shenandoah Raider Christmas Classic. And I hope everybody has a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.